18-year-old Charissa Light wailing for her infant, who was less than a week old. Nightly News understands that Light had a normal pregnancy, attended clinic regularly, and gave birth to her first child at the GPHC late last week. Less than 48 hours later, she was discharged from the hospital. 2 days into enjoying her bundle of joy, there were some warning signs that the infant may be ill. The child's mother was too emotional to speak with this newscast when we visited the family's Calcutta Maikoni home. So, here is Karen Bob, a neighbor.
Because about from 1 o'clock yesterday, we overheard this baby crying, right? Crying non-stop. So I call out and I say, man, I don't like how this baby crying. This baby is not too well or he's not healthy or something. Baby need to go back to the hospital. But we still keep an eye on the baby. And then when it's 8 o'clock last night, the mother, the grandmother and us, we decided to go down to the hospital. When we reached the hospital, the doctor was there. She said, where we explained to the doctor what happened to the baby, right? He turned and do as the grandmother said, just press the baby and take the baby back and say, oh, the baby is normal, the baby is breathing normal. Put the breast to the baby mouth. Send me back home with the baby. I left and I got home by my daughter and I sleeping and they come over. But from the time they come over after 9 with that baby cried from 9 till after 3 this morning. 1 minute after 3. So we said, we have to go back to the hospital with the baby. Went back to the hospital with the baby. The doctor just turned me back like this. With this attitude. And he never said, well, take the thing and sung the baby. They properly said you could say, well, okay. Songy, you're satisfied. He didn't do nothing more. He just keep saying, oh, this baby's okay, this baby's normal.
For the second time, the baby, mother, and relatives were reportedly sent away without any treatment.
And we were coming back home to the baby. I think the baby dead. Because by the time we reach home, the baby stopped breathing. The mother started arguing. We end up back to the hospital with the baby. When we end up back to the hospital with the baby, he even do nothing. He just left the baby just like down the bed and go and lock up himself in a room. Now we need some kind of justice. Honestly, we cannot take that. Too much of people trying dying. And if he had paid more heed and interest to that child, I know the girl baby would have been alive today.
The family claims that even though the doctor was told that the baby had suddenly stopped breastfeeding hours earlier, the medical professional still gave the family assurances that the infant was fine. But according to the grandmother, during their first visit, the doctor did indicate that he was not a pediatrician.
But he said he's not that baby doctor. He said, if I want a baby, you only tongue or new said I have a baby doctor. Anyway, after he told me that the baby is okay, it's a normal something, I come home back with the baby. When about 3 o'clock this morning, when I wake up, the baby get up and the baby start cry. And then the baby started to blow very hard, hard. Blow. When we go to the hospital, we meet at the hospital now, the baby's. When we there in the ward, he said we put the baby to the mother. The mother into the baby mouth. He said a normal thing. The baby just put the baby, when the baby breast going in the mouth, he just hold it, like he just left in the baby mouth. So I tell the doctor and nursing, when he did it, the baby's throat start go like, he start going now.
A post-mortem examination is expected to be conducted on the remains of the baby on Friday. Nightly News visited the Maikoni Hospital, and in our brief conversation with the director, he stated that he wasn't apprised of the incident. He further added that the staff that dealt with the baby had left, and as such he could not comment on the situation. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.